Peace, peace, wholeness, love, and light. I'm New Diamonds. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Man, oh man, something has shifted in the energy. Okay, everything is changing. Everything is about to change. I'm getting chills right now. Look, the chills is kind of like either you can feel it or you don't. This is the last cycle, the last spin cycle, baby. Okay. Everything is shifting. Everything has shifted. Everything has been exposed. We have been exposed to ourselves. Okay. And yes, I'm going to give Soul Tribe some time to get on up in here. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Okay. You know, Friday is live day. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm feeling really, really, really good. Okay. Shout out to everyone who has been supportive and just sharing a love and a light. Okay. I appreciate everyone greatly. There's some great things that are in store for us. I mean, the sun is out. Okay, it's feeling like spring has sprung already. Okay, it's love in the air. It's new things. It's new identities. It's new things that we are embracing at this time. And I'm just thankful. I'm just grateful. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the members. I see y'all. Shout out Praise 7. Shout out Gabby. Shout out Taylor. Wow. So yeah, it's this energy. It feels new. It feels restored. Shout out to Praise 7 for the super chat donation. Gratitude, sending you all of that love and light right back. Okay. I can't thank y'all enough. Again, just for all of the support. I'm just in full gratitude. Okay. Happy to be here. Happy to be present. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. And it's this new energy that we are in right now, right? We made it through the portal. And thank you. You said your journeys and channelings are fire. Thank you so much. Oh, you said so happy to catch this live right now. I'm out pruning apple trees on organic orchard. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor. That means a lot. You said my first time catching you live, Austin. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we made it through a portal. We made it through another timeline. We made it through another dimension. We made it through another cycle. And this is where we are just truly birthing ourselves. We are embracing ourselves. And whatever that may look like for you, it's really about getting in tune with your experiences on this journey, not judging yourself, just embracing that and knowing your value, standing firm on those boundaries and able to push through regardless of what others may think, what others may say. This isn't about others. This is solely about you. And that truly is the shift. The shift is you. You have shifted. Okay. Do you feel this abundant energy? Do you feel the love? Do you feel your perspective have changed? Like, how is Tribe feeling? Where are my manners? Where are my manners? How is Tribe feeling right now? Alpha said, I'm listening to you. Good, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, how is Tribe feeling? I didn't even like the Palo Santo. I just jumped right on in because that's how the energy is, y'all. It's like, it's a little something in the air. Can you feel it? Right? Do you feel the shift? Let me light the Palo Santo. I didn't even like the Palo Santo. Gabby said, I'm feeling peaceful. Yes. Fire burn, okay? Yeah, y'all. Oh, we got a slow, smooth burn. Get myself. Coriel said, I feel that too. You're on point. Greetings. Try during the eclipse. Taylor said, during the eclipse, I felt like that veil has lifted. And what I realized more than ever is that the physical and the non-physical matters both equally. Absolutely. Shout out to the members. It's me, mystery. Peace. P more blissful, excited, and gratitude. Yes. Shout out to the soul tribe. I got the best soul tribe alive. I promise you. I tell no lies. Okay. This energy, shout out to Coco. Shout out to the Most High Sun. Okay. Shout out to the soul tribe. The soul tribe in here deep today. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're about to get into this information, get into this energy. It's so many things that are transpiring right now. Something has shifted. Do you guys feel it? I keep getting chills and I'm not cold. Like something has shifted, right? So we're about to experience some things we never felt, we've never seen before, because we're in a place and space that we haven't been before. We just came out of this portal, that lunar eclipse blood moon portal, and it was like a birthing like no other. Do you feel renewed? Do you feel restored? Do you feel one with yourself in your new identity that you have been embracing, that you have been birthing, right? After you push through these old cycles, after you cut these old cords, after you let these old things go, those are things of the past now, right? Now we're getting settled into this energy we push through. Okay, do y'all hear the confirmation? You then pushed through. Now it's no longer those old thoughts lingering in the back of your mind. It's embracing who you are in this exact moment, in this exact time. There are new things being rebirthed within us. We are giving birth to our new selves as Earth is giving birth to itself. The new Earth is giving birth, okay? It's so beautiful, it's so peaceful, it's so blissful here. It's like this new blissful mindset. You know, mind is matter. What's on your mind matters. And this is where all of that work of reprogramming, of researching, of relearning and unlearning and breaking through and spiritual initiation, it all pays off right here. It all pays off in these moments where you're able to observe and watch things transpire, and even watch yourself transition into this beautiful butterfly, this beautiful phoenix, without rushing, without expectation of who, what, when, where, right? The worry, the anxiety is just being in this energy, in this beautiful, blissful, magnetic, abundant, loving energy. I mean, it is kind of like, because it's like the old world is pulling on a lot of us. It's old things pulling on a lot of us, right? They want us to worry about this and worry about that and the distractions and war and but in my world, in my bubble, in our world, in our bubble, is peace, is bliss, is abundance, is love. And yes, we show compassion, to those. Yes, we have a heart, but if we are co-creators of our reality and what's on our minds that matter, we have to remain in a peaceful mind frame, meaning that we have to stay in our own frequency. We have to mind our own business, right? And that looks like setting up an environment for yourself to thrive mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, sexually. I mean, this energy is almost orgasmic. It's almost unexplainable, right? If and this is how you know if you in this energy, if your energy has shifted or not, right? For the last 2 weeks, you've been feeling the most ascension symptoms ever. Ever. I mean, like your ears ringing, the head pressure, the headaches, the sinus and sinus drainage, the lymphatic system, the muscle aches, the swollen joints, right? The cold chills, the hot flashes, right? The sweats, the not being able to sleep, right? The tired, the can't get up, not wanting to get up. I mean, the energy was so dense today. I had to pull myself out of the bed, right? So you've been pushing through a lot of oh shit. Dare I say it? Can I cuss one time on the YouTube? We've been pushing through a lot of old stuff, right? We've been in the mud. This energy been feeling like mud, like I've been in a swamp. But now it's like we're coming up on shore. And it's just for us to embrace how far we have come, right? It's for us to turn around and just look, wow, I made it through that. You made it through. We made it through, right? Unscathed. Yeah, it was a few leeches, right? You had to pull them leeches off, a few vines you had to cut, a few cords you had to cut, a few things you had to tie and mend together. But we made it, right? And as we embrace these experiences and embrace our journey, as we turn back and we look forward, there is so much beauty, so much abundance, so much love, so much opportunity, so much prosperity, so much joy that is on the horizon for us. It's I almost have no words because it is that blissful, it is that peaceful, it is that loving. It's of source energy. It's like being covered in divine light and divine source. Now some people are still pushing through, right? This is when you finally release that last shed, right? A lot of us have been releasing that last little shed, right? But when you finally let go and just surrender and just embrace, it's like you enter in a sea of bliss, a sea of abundance. And you could tell by the things around you, the environment around you of where you're at and where other things are at. Because people love to talk about this, 5D, new earth, heaven on earth, nirvana, right? It's a frequency. It's a frequency. It will not happen physically. We will not see this happen physically. It is something that happens interdimensionally. So this happens within you first. You're going to feel it. And as you start to feel this bliss, you start to see things around you shift. And the things that haven't shifted, those are the things that are being left behind in the old world, on that old timeline. Like certain things can't go with us where we're going. And you've been feeling it too, right? Certain old thoughts, certain old ways of doing things, It's like, I'm not going to even attach to those lower vibrations. I'm not going to attach to those negative frequencies. I'm not even about to consume that food because I already know if I eat it, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be feeling sick. It's going to weigh me down, right? I'm not even about to watch this because I already know it's not going to do nothing good for my psyche, right? It's like a mental level up. It's like a spiritual level up. It's like a physical level up. Like you just want to work out, you want to feel good, you want to stretch, you want to go for a walk. It's like it's like a seed germinating, like expanding, stretching out our roots. And that's like the essence of feeling that spring energy. Like we can feel it, the earth can feel it. Even though we're technically in Pisces season, is something that is being restored and renewed within us. And if you could feel it, you could already feel the shift, the energy has already shifted. Your environment is already shifted. The opportunities that are coming to you have already shifted, right? And this looks different for everyone. But essentially, everyone is going up. Everyone is ascending up that chose to, that's operating from their hearts. You guys chose to operate from love. We chose to operate from love. And that's why we are ascending higher. We're ascending further. We've broken through those old timelines. We've broken through those old loops so we can be into this new path, right? We're going up to this new place that we haven't been before. And for some people, you may even kind of be in this state of euphoria, in this state of time delusionment, or like not feeling here. Like, what is going on? Like, where am I? Like, disoriented, like time dilation, like what's going on? Like something is shifted. Like going outside, I went outside the other day. The leaves look greener. The sky look bluer. Like right now I'm seeing a whole bunch of red light. We have officially entered the fire horse year, y'all. Like we're getting ready to take off into this new energy that none of us have experienced before. And we can all feel it. It's a chill in the air, and it's running up and down our spines, and it's activating us. It's attuning us to something bigger, something greater, something more. And it's more so rooted in the values of who you are, the values of your truth, the values of your heart, the values of your spirit, the values of your soul. This isn't anything physical. It's not of the physical. It's us detaching from anything negative that is trying to weigh our spiritual ascension down, because where we're headed, those things can't go. Where we are, those things can't stay. That is the shift. The shift in your perspective, the shift in your experience, the shift in your mind, the shift in how you view things, the shift in your heart, the shift in your emotions. When you feel yourself getting emotionally irritated, emotionally stimulated, and you like, I don't want to even vibrate on that energy. Boop, the alchemy. We are the alchemists tapping into our true power. And this is where we just kind of sit in bliss. We just kind of sit in that frequency, sit in the current, and let that current kind of pull us into this new spring, this new, ooh, the bars. The current is going to pull you into a new spring. That's the energy that we're feeling. The more we tune out the negative frequencies and the things that we don't want, The more we tune in to the positive, the higher, and the things that we do want. And then those things start to come to us. We become like magnets for light, magnets for love, magnets for abundance. And I say this all the time, abundance isn't just money. It's an abundance of high vibrational frequencies and high vibrational people that resonate on the same frequency and energy as you. That's what I want an abundance of. I want an abundance of like-minded people and people that think even beyond what I'm thinking, right? It's like equal to and greater than. Y'all know the equal to and greater than sign? That's the type of vibration we own right now. You got to either meet me with the same frequency or be vibrating higher. Anything that is of a lower nature, it cannot withstand in this energy. It cannot withstand in this energetic field, in this vibration. Those things are being sizzled out. Those things are being phased out. Like the card game, like those old games, those old illusions, those old thoughts, that all of that stuff is phased out, is played out. Those mind games, reverse psychology, people who used to sleep on you, people who used to try to prey on you, people who used to try to manipulate you, them old mind games is like played out. Like give it up. Like we've been there, done that. Like we could see it from a mile away. This is what happens when you tune in. You could tap into the frequency. You're able to see things, see the chaos before it even come to you, right? We cut those karmic cords to free ourselves up. Now we're able to receive what is truly divinely ours. And it is an unlimited and infinite amount of fulfillment from the divine. Okay, y'all. So it's here. The energy is here, right? That golden timeline from you doing the alchemy work, right? That led to gold. That's a double bar. The alchemist turns lead into gold, right? That's turning the chaos into magic, turning the chaos into order, right? But there's a process that happens when you do the alchemy work. There's always a whole bunch of grid lines and timelines that you're able to tap into just by a simple thought. But we're always lifting the energy up higher. How can I elevate? How can I grow? How can I outdo myself? Right? How can I let go of things, external things that no longer matter, and tap into what my true values are? How can I amplify those values with myself and find harmony, so that way I'm able to pull those things down into this physical reality? Once you figured out that formula, you ran it back. Okay. Did I really just? Nah, let me do it again and see. Boop, worked again. Oh shit, this really worked. Oh snap, me listening to my spirit really does work. Oh snap, me cutting them people off do set me up for a better timeline. Me asking for what I'm worth, me knowing my value sets me up for something even greater. Me saying no to this opens up the door to something more, because the universe is like, oh, they don't resonate with that old BS anymore. Let me give them something better. See, this is something better than you expected that is about to happen. It's something we can't even imagine. It's something we can't even fathom. That's why it's just this blissful energy, this calming energy. It's like after a mother gives birth, that oxytocin, that serotonin, all of those hormones, those love hormones that are released, it's that. We just pushed through something so major, y'all. And Spirit just really wants us to sit and admire and be in gratitude. This is a huge congratulations for a lot of us, y'all. I'm dead ass. Like, we done broke through some things unimaginable. And this has been for generations, you guys. We done things people thought was impossible. We done things we thought was impossible, but we did it. We are way more powerful than we even truly know. And we're beginning to tap into that power. Every time we recognize our power, every time we recognize our strength, every time we recognize our intuition, every time we listen to our intuition, listen to our spirits. Something told me. Well, it's not going to be, oh, I should have listened. Ooh, something told me, I listened. Now watch the abundance come. Watch the love come. Watch the confirmation come. All because you were listening to yourself, listening to your spirit, following that innate calling, that flame, that fire, that passion, that desire that resides from within your soul. This is way bigger than we could ever imagine, because it's like our souls and our spirits fitting into this little ass body. Our hearts, our souls, our spirits are way bigger than this vessel. This is why we're able to reach out to as many people on the same frequency as us, because it's an energetic thing. It's an energetic exchange. And why? Is because we chose to do more. We chose to elevate. We chose ourselves. We chose to have discipline. In a realm of free will, you get highly favored from the divine when you operate from discipline in a realm of free will. And we continue to have faith in ourselves. We continue to trust ourselves. We continue to love ourselves. Even when the world, outside people tell us we should not. We've been programmed differently, but we are disrupting those programs. We are hacking those old programs and rewiring the wires within our minds and our brains and our souls right now. So this is a time where you really, just get in tune with that essence, get in tune with your own spirit, because if you in tune, you can hear the tune, you can hear the frequency, you can hear the message. And it's saying there's more in store for you. There's even more, there's even bigger, there's more love, there's more abundance. This is just the beginning. Your ancestors are so proud of you. Your family, people are watching you. People you don't even know are watching you, and they see you. You are recognized even if you don't even acknowledge, even if they don't acknowledge you, you are seen. People is peeking and they ain't speaking because of this essence, because of this vibration that you're radiating out of your heart, out of your mind, out of your transformation, all of this alchemy work that you have done in yourself. It is felt. That is that lead to gold. You've been led to gold by yourself, by your spirit. And when you lead yourself down this gold mine, your mind becomes gold. Your thoughts become gold, because at any time you could switch up the frequency. If you see something, okay, that's a little too negative, let me go the other way. This is a little too low, let me go high. This is a little too distracting. Let me get focused. We're able to operate from a different mindset, and it's all about harmony. What is harmonizing with my frequency? What resonates with my frequency? What am I going to allow in my frequency? Especially before the real new year gets here. We're anchoring in these things right now. A lot of you may have been getting tested, especially when it comes to your values. Are you going to stand for this? You wouldn't normally stand for that. You hear the ego? You see how the ego try to creep in and trick you? Something that you truly value, something that you truly love, something that you hold close, nearest, and dearest to your heart, you have been tested on. And it's to see, are you going to result back to those old ways? Those cores, those loops, those circles, those cycles you've been trying so hard to break through? Are you going to embrace and embody these new way of doing so you can continue to ascend from this lower dimensional way of thinking, being, doing, seeing? And the more you elevate, the more you let go, the more you shift, the more you are free. And can't none of this shit hold you down. You bound by nothing. You are boundless. Your energy is more radiant than ever. And it frees up your heart. That heart is as light as a feather. You're able to transcend into whatever timeline, whatever realm. That is how you access the quantum realm. It's bumblebees outside. I can see the bumblebees outside. Yeah. This is like, yeah, we're like levitating into pure abundance and bliss and joy and love. Why? Due to the work we have done. And it was not easy, but we are here. And don't bees make honey? And isn't that honey sweet? So this is where all of your hard work pays off. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all. You got to be in it to win it. And if you in it, you can feel it. You could feel the energy. You could feel the denseness. It's dense. It's heavy. But we swimming through this shit. We in this Pisces energy just swimming like them two fish. Like this shit ain't nothing. What? I see negative energy. Boop. Nope. Going the other way. Don't got time for that today. Don't got time. Pick and choosing our battles wisely. I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to tap into my own abundance, tap into my own free will, taking accountability for my actions and alchemizing that and making it work out the best way that I can in this exact moment. Because I know life comes at us fast. I know sometimes everything ain't roses and rainbows and peaches and flowers, but right now it is. Right now we are present. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful to be present. That is the gift of gratitude. It's time to celebrate, because there is going to be an abundance overflow that pours in for the collective, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if you can really feel this energy, you've been seeing things come in, unexpected gifts, unexpected people come back telling you you was right, telling you, oh, I miss you. Oh, they can't do it the how you do it. Yeah, I know. I know they don't do it how I do it because they not me. They don't operate from the same integrity. They don't operate from the same mindset. Nobody could do you like you. Nobody could ever be you. That's that's what it's like when you operating from your true authentic self. You know that you are priceless, irreplaceable. You're irreplaceable. No one has a spirit like yours. It's this operating from authenticity. When that divine signal comes in, you're able to receive it. You're able to emit it. And people that are tuned into that frequency resonate with it, hear it, and they gravitate towards it. If they're on the same frequency, they're able to emit that same beautiful light, that same radio wave, that same love, that same currents, and it's just this beautiful reciprocity, reciprocated energy of infinite divine love, bliss. These are the times that we're getting ready to enter in. That is the 5D. That is the heaven on earth. That is the nirvana. It is pure love without a worry. It is pure love without an attachment. Love is just love. It's that state of bliss. It's that state of orgasmic peace, wholeness. There is no thought. There is no thinking. It just is. Okay. So that is the energy that a lot of us are shifting into, have shifted into, or are about to shift into. Because, like I say, everybody's at different levels and different waves of the energy. But that lunar blood moon eclipse was a huge portal for cleansing. I don't know how many people got sick around that time, but it was a washing over everyone. It was literally like a spiritual cleansing, a spiritual baptism. Those waters, those dense primordial waters was poured onto us as a collective for us to transcend, transmute cellularly, generationally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, on all levels, so we can be restored and renewed and rebirthed into this energy that we are now in right now. And it looks like a lot of old things clawing, gnawing, nagging, trying to get onto you, but they so fucking far behind. It's like a low echo now. It's not like a bee in your ear, right? Yeah, it's like this huge separation. We've been separated from the bullshit. We are truly on a whole new level. And the more you get anchored in this energy, the more the rest of the outside noise, it goes silent. And you can just hear source, and you can just hear yourself and your ancestors and your spirit guides, and you just one with that. And you're able to move on one accord. You're able to move in the footsteps of the divine because you're able to hear yourself. You're able to hear your higher self. You're able to hear source. And it's not nothing outside of you. You realize that it is you. This is all of this spiritual training that we have been doing, is to get back in tune with ourselves so we can hear the voice that is guiding us instead of getting somewhere and wondering how the hell did we get here. We are getting in tune with another level of initiation, to where we are initiating our footsteps. We are initiating the path. versus just going along for the journey. We are commanding our reality. We are co-creating our new foundation, especially when we step outside of ourselves, when we step outside of our ego in its lower nature. We're able to see things for what they truly are, for what it really is. And if it's not rooted in love and bliss, if it's not pressure put on you to make you stronger, if it's not experience to help you grow, that's going to help you learn, to help you love on yourself even more, and not in an egotistical way, for a soul nourishment, for a soul fulfillment, baby, I'm on some different type of time, y'all. That portal, and we, like I said, and we're still pushing through. This is like the end of winter. This is like the last lap, the final lap around. And it's kind of like we're just in autopilot, like our bodies are just in autopilot, like we're just like going, but we're still in control, we're still in aware, we're still alert. But things are, it's like, it's so much that we just kind of like, that's behind me. I'm focused on the new. I got my head up and I'm focused. And when we hone in on that frequency, it's so much that is coming to us because we in the flow of source. We're in the flow of abundance. We're in the same stream as abundance. That golden age energy, right? And by us being there spiritually, right, it's just this energy that washes over us. But physically, yeah, the old world, these old things, they are dying. It has to be this destruction, it has to be this chaos, it has to be the way how this foundation is set, it has to be demolished. It has to be. So in this year of the fire horse, while some things are taking off, there are going to be some things that are taken back and taken down. Some things are going to be burnt down, while other things are on a trail blaze. They're blazing a trail, trailblazers. It's a polarity with everything. And that's exactly what we're in the midst of right now. And it's a real beautiful energy to be in. This is why a lot of us have been called to just sit back and observe, because we are truly, the veil is already lifted. It's not the veil is lifting, the veil is thin. No, it's lifted. The curtain is open. We can see everything clear. No confusion, no delusions, no illusions, no smoke and mirrors. You can see things very clear, crystal clear. So you can make the decision on if you want to continue or if you want to step away. If this is something you want to partake in, or if you want to leave it behind. You have free will. You can always say yes. You can always say no. You have free will to change your mind at any time. But this is getting back rooted in your true values of yourself. What is it that you truly value? Especially in these times that we're in the midst of this ending of this Piscean age. And we're in Pisces month. And I know y'all been seeing all of these crazy things, right? I talked about this on one of my last videos where I was saying we're going to see things come up out of the ocean that we've never seen, we haven't seen, ancient things coming up out of the ocean. Those are telltale signs that that old cycle is over and we're stepping into a new cycle. Oh my goodness, I have not stopped getting chills since I've been doing this. And when things do start to get a little bit overwhelming, because things can get overwhelming, things can get overstimulating, just take a breath, take a second, recenter yourself, gather yourself, place your intentions back on your heart, and continue to take one step at a time. That's all we can do. Because nothing is perfect, especially in this realm of illusions, right? They love to say, oh, this the matrix, this the simulation. Well, the only thing I know that is truly real is my spirit, is my soul, is my heart, is my intentions. So I'm going to ground myself in that energy and operate from that. And things that resonate in that frequency will continue to be amplified to me. And I will continue to radiate those things out into other frequencies, out into other dimensions, to be broadcasted back into me and outwardly. It's it's about us getting in tune with ourselves on all levels before we go into this Aries season. We're being hit with waves of consciousness, waves of energy, waves of purging, messages from the ancestors, messages from spirit, messages from our higher self, messages from source, maybe even old messages that you wrote, old diaries, old books, old notes, old letters, old people, for you to reflect on how far you have come and on who you want to be. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Who are you? Right? Getting in tune with this identity of self and really looking at all sides of yourself and embracing all sides, all facets of self. That way, when we go into this new year, we aren't caught off guard by anything, not illusions, not psychology, not old people, because we're able to recognize ourselves, meaning that we're able to recognize things for who they truly are, not for what we want them to be, not for what we want them to look like. And that's gonna push us even further. Okay. Now, again, like I said, the energy has shifted. And it's like things are happening faster, things are happening earlier, things are happening easier than we expected. And this is just where you embrace it all. Okay, you guys. I love y'all. I'm about to drink some of my tea. Shout out to everybody who's been ordering the tea on my website. Y'all know this tea is ritual for me. And that's probably why I'm like tapped in right now, is because I'm off this tea. Okay. This tea got me tapped in and I ain't even dropped the tap in tea yet. Okay. But shout out to the tribe. I love y'all dearly for all of the support. I looked at my subscribers today. I got 7,500 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Okay. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Shout out to the members. Thank you. Get them likes up. Okay. And if it's anything you may be looking for, it's down in the description box below. I'm just in awe of this energy because we literally went from that solar eclipse energy to feeling the bliss, feeling the chaos, right? That planet alignment, the planetary alignment being pushed into this energy. Then the blood moon eclipse, right? Feeling this energy go through your body, permeate through your body, through your cells, right? Then having to detox and purge and release a couple of days after that, right? March 1st felt like a huge purge day. To now being in this energy, that 3/3 portal, it was like this rebirth of yourself. Like, I'm here. Like, we made it. And those old things still trying to, but it's like, nah, like, I like this energy, like enjoying the peace, enjoying the bliss, enjoying the love, like not even letting the worries, the anxiety, the fear of what if or could be or my conspiracy theory mind. Nah, it's just bliss, it's just love, and it's gonna be that. Like, period. Like, that's what? It's just peace, it's just love, it's just bliss because I said so. When little tests, when little things come up, yeah, we're going to address it. We're going to maneuver through it. We're not going to I'm not saying let anything disrespect you, no, but I'm going to hold on to that love and that light and that bliss that I feel because this energy is priceless. And it don't come around quite so often like that. These energies are in alignment and they don't be in alignment like that. What? So you got to enjoy the good while the getting is good and be thankful and be grateful. All right. That's the shift. And everything is about to change. Everything is already changed. Everything is already shifted. There are certain alignments. There are certain planets. There are certain animals. There are certain frequencies. There are certain people that are here and present now that we have never felt, we have never seen. And all of these things have been back to back to back to back. That's why the distractions in the media have been back to back to back to back. That's why they're showing you war, fear, root chakra, drain your loosh, fear, killing, pollute the mind with perversion, pollute the mind with killings and shootings, and because at any moment we could step away from that. We can cut all of the electronics off and tap into source, tap into the universe. And the universe is screaming bliss. The universe is screaming, hold me, sit with me. Did you notice the stars? Did you notice how they're all aligned in the sky? When are you going to have all of these planets aligned in the sky like this? From your perspective. See, that's what I like to call divine synchronicity, divine alignment. This isn't going to happen again for who knows how long. So this is the time where we're supposed to be getting in tune with ourselves, not distracted by anything outside of ourselves. Unless it's on the same high frequency vibratory match as us, is going to radiate at that frequency as us to keep us in that energy. And I say that because, like I said, the planetary alignment, you can go outside soon as the sun is setting. Shit, you can go outside right now. The stars are aligned even though the sun is out. You just can't see it because the sun is too blinding. The sun is bright. But the sun is in Pisces, right? Not only is the sun in Pisces, we have Mars in Pisces. We have the North Node in Pisces. We have Mercury in Pisces, right? So these are all things that are clustered, conjunct around the sun. So we can't see those, but they're there. This is why you get in tune with spirit. This is why you get in tune with self, because there's certain things that you can't see, but it's there, like energy, like the air. I can't see it, but it's there. Okay. Not only that, Pluto is in Aquarius. So we have this Aquarius, Pisces, that's where the sun is at, right? You can't see, that's that illusion, right? The light in the dark, right? When you think about these things, a light turns on in the dark, a light turns on in your mind for you to be able to see certain things that you couldn't see before, that were hidden. So, like I said, you can go outside right now. You may not be able to see the planets or the stars, but they're there. Not only that, oh my goodness, y'all. We just had one of the biggest shifts. Saturn, Neptune going into Aries. Conjunct. That hasn't happened in over 300 years. That hasn't happened in over 300 years. None of us have seen this. Not even our grandparents hasn't felt this energy that we're in right now. If you've been watching my breakdowns, I said war was coming. Physical and spiritual. We know this. But with war comes victory. We already won the spiritual war. This is how we're able to tap into that spiritual bliss, because our spirits are already there. It's our bodies that are catching up to that vibration. Okay. So whenever you feel like this shit is too much, take a step away, take a step back, get in tune, go inside your mind and breathe and ground yourself in your heart and anchor yourself in your root and sit there until you feel bliss. Because it's here for you. Your spirit is already there. I'm telling you. We already crossed over. They want to give you the illusion to try to ground you back here, ground you back in the physical. But baby, what I just heard was the mothership already took off. You can't look back in the rearview mirror. It's too late. The train already taken off. So they try to do anything to ground your consciousness back in this physical realm, but spiritually, we not even here. Okay. Okay. Can I get some gems in the chat? Can I get some likes? All right. But that's just for that. Then we have Uranus. We have Uranus in Taurus. About to go back into Gemini. That hasn't been seen in over 84 years. We have Jupiter in Cancer. It's retrograde. It's about to come out of retrograde very soon. These are all on the elliptical plane. When we go outside, when the sun set, that's the point I was trying to make. I'm like, Spirit, why you got me running down the planets? Spirit said, because it's a point I'm trying to make. Just be quiet and say the damn message, Diamond. Damn, get out your fucking ego. Give the damn message. The point I was trying to make was you can go outside right now and these planets are in the sky. You just can't see them. They're aligned in the sky right now. That's why the energy feels like this. That's why they're trying to block out the sun with the chemtrails, because there isn't a divine alignment that is happening. When the sun sets, you get a taste. She can get a taste. You can see the stars align soon as the sunset. You can see Sirius. And this is what was so trippy about the eclipse before that, right when 3-3 hit. It was because I went outside and I felt it. I felt it, and it felt like I can't even speak. Y'all hear me stuttering. I went outside and I could see the moon, Jupiter, and Sirius all together, and I immediately got chills. Immediately. And I wasn't cold. I had on a sweater and everything. It's something spiritual that is going on here, y'all. That cannot be seen with the physical eyes. It is felt deep within your spirit, deep within your soul. It is igniting all of us if you allow it to. Okay? But if you go outside, you can see all of the planets aligned. You can see all of the stars aligned. And it's so beautiful. And we're not going to be able to see this for a while. Not like this. So this is where you be present. You be present. You be thankful. Because we did it. This is that rainbow bridge. We crossed over the rainbow bridge. We're crossing over the rainbow bridge right now. The harmonic convergence. We're in spiritual divine alignment with the stars. What? For all the people, oh, flat earth, oh, space ain't real. I don't care. Whatever the hell is being projected is in alignment. Even the simulation is crashing out and collapsing. Okay? So it's something going on. Regardless of what people want to think, what people want to say, it is felt. It is felt. And it's felt even more today. These energies will only continue to amplify because, like I said, we're in Pisces season. But then after that, we go into the real astrological new year. And something interesting that happened today was Venus went into Aries. So we've never felt this energy because Venus is conjunct Saturn and Neptune in Aries with Chiron there too. So you're going to have certain spiritual callings Something's going to be calling you to value yourself more, to choose more for yourself, to hold firm on those boundaries for yourself, for others, for things that you love, for things that you hold close, near, dear to your heart. This is another initiation of just self-love, self-empowerment, another layer of your identity exposing itself to you. Because you never really truly know how much you love and value yourself until you say no. No, no, I don't want that. No, I don't deserve that. No, I deserve more. Until you really stand up for yourself, the true worth of self, prioritizing yourself because you are a priority, prioritizing your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially, loving more, doing more, and showing and proving that to yourself first. Then all of this karmic energy is released. That's what a lot of us are going through right now. A lot of karmic releases, a lot of karmic cycles, a lot of karmic cords being cut, right? And some of them cords, not that easy. Some of them cords is thick like fucking wire. So you can't just cut them. You got to go in, break them, chop them, get some scissors, get it. You got to keep on going at it, right? Breaking them bad habits, them generational habits. Some of these habits wasn't formed overnight. It's been in the family for centuries. And here you come thinking you're going to change it in one day. Nah. It's going to take a little more. But now you got the hang of it. No, I'm not standing for this. This lineage deserves more, and I'm going to be the change that I want to see. So that opens up the door for karmic retribution by you clearing up that old karma of yourself first. Then you start to see that trickle out, because you're a mirror. Everyone's mirrors. Oh, this person is triggered. Why? Because I know what it's like to be triggered. This person operating out of emotion. Why? Because I know when I'm operating out of emotion. Not out of judgment, just out of observing. I see myself in you. You see yourself in me. That's when we're able to hold grace and space and compassion for one another. Because we opening up our hearts, opening up our minds, not just being stuck in one way of thinking, one ideology, to where we constrict ourselves like a boa constrictor, right? That Ouroboros chasing, snake eating his tail, a dog chasing his tail, round and round you go, loops, 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 loops. Nah, boop. Okay, I see you. Let me level up. Let me elevate. And you start to vibrate higher and resonate with people on that same frequency, even higher. And it just turns into this beautiful ascension Not saying that there won't be tests, but you're able to recognize the tests. Versus before, you would have just been caught up. Now, instead of you getting caught up in the triggers, you're able to recognize them and catch them and alchemize them and use that for power. And transmute and turn it into your magic and shine your light. It's different. And this all goes back to your values, to self-love, to how you view yourself. This is going to be highlighted for this month because of this Venus conjunct Saturn and Neptune. This energy is going to be heavy. Values. What are you consuming? And what are you allowing to consume you? What are you not consuming? And what are you not allowing to consume you? What has your attention? What doesn't have your attention? What are you focused on? What are you not focused on? Pay attention. This is going to show up in careers. This is going to show up in spirituality. You're going to have to use your discernment. You're going to have to use your intuition. You're going to have to trust yourself and let go of any worries, any doubts, any fears. Because that's how you're able to free yourself, fly free, and rise up like that phoenix once again. Especially before we go into this Aries season. When the sun goes into Aries, everybody gonna need to breathe and hold on, because that's when the roller coaster ride starts, baby. Right now, we're getting buckled in, making sure, okay, I got my seatbelt on. All right, the roller coaster ride is nice and secure, nice and comfortable. I'm aware, I can see, okay, it's gonna be a loop right here. It's a drop, it's 2 drops, okay. Spirit is preparing us for takeoff. And you could feel it. Like I said, that drop in your stomach, you could feel it. With this energy also comes a lot of love. There will be a lot of old friendships, old people, old relationships, old ideas cycling back in. There may have been some unfinished projects that may come up to be finished, recycled, reused, rebirth. Because this isn't just a rebirth for your physical vessel, for your spiritual vessel. This is a rebirth of all things, right? Rebirthing friendships, rekindling family members, relationships, communication of all sorts, of all kinds. Also, love relationships as well. There will be this sense of deep compassion, deep, passionate love relationships that bloom at this time as well. An ancestral veneration that is established in paid attention to by the world. As everyone is embracing this energy, no one or no thing is excluded from this energy. Everyone can feel it. Everything can feel it. The bumblebees, the birds and the bees, yeah. The ants, the trees, the fruit, the animals. Everyone's nervous system is getting a reboot. As the grid is being reactivated, the galactic grid, the cosmic grid, the physical grid, all of these dimensions are being reactivated because there was a cosmic reset. There was a shut off of everything. Everything is being restored for reactivation. That includes you, your mind, your DNA, your cells. That's why a lot of you have been remembering old things, past life remembrance, regressions, dreams, daydreaming even. We're taking you out of this physical. So you can see beyond your physical realm. There's so much more. And there's a great deal of love here for the collective, for those who vibrate in that love energy, that love frequency. Great abundance, great love. Also, with this energy, there is polarity. There is possessive love, possessive people, things that possess people, possession, control, dementia, dementors, delusion. Be mindful. Be very intentional. Be very discerning when it comes to who and what you're sharing your energy with. Yes, the phones, the electronics are black mirrors. Be mindful of the energy that you're sharing with things and people at this time. These are hidden portals that are open within you and outside of you. So there is this sense of this deviant energy that wants to devour, aka the fear, the distraction, the war, all of these things, this unnecessary overstimulation of draining and cortisol rising. Yes, there are entities that feed off of that lower vibrational energy. That's when you have to alchemize your energy, step outside of that energy. There's also people in your physical realm that you may encounter if you aren't aware. Be very mindful. I'm getting okay, thank you, Spirit. It's kind of like sleeper cells, but they don't, they are the bomb. Ooh, shit. Damn, Spirit. The sleeper cells are the bomb, right? I'm kind of getting like succubus energy, incubus energy. Like they acting like, yeah, it's goody. But really they a sleeper cell, they being used by certain entities in lower vibrational frequencies, right? Parasitic energies. Also, I'm getting like crimes of passion with this energy. This Aries, Venus, Saturn, Neptune. Spiritual sex wars, right? But you got to have discipline, because sometimes what you see is not what it seems. Things aren't as they seem. And I know I'm talking to an elevated level of consciousness beings on my platform, but I got to run down the polarity. I have to. So, with that deep, deep love and deep, deep union of collective consciousness coming together, right? The soul tribes, the physical family, the loving partners, the partnerships, the abundance. There's also the polarity, right? The crimes of passion, the people acting impulsively, doing things for no reason at all. Like I said, the sleeper cells coming in, right? Coming in, just unaliving family, people because somebody was cheating, right? Crimes of passion, things like that. Got caught up in the heat of the moment. That go both ways, good and bad. Be mindful of this energy, because this energy going to be amplified for the next 30 days. Okay. A lot of temptation. Make sure you're using make sure you're being responsible, because I'm not saying it's not okay to treat yourself. I'm not saying some things are too good to be true, because you can have all that what you desire. I'm just saying be mindful. Pay very close attention to certain things, because it's a thin line, especially while we in this Pisces energy. Things aren't going to be made fully clear until we enter into Aries. It's still a lot of smoke and mirrors that are being cleared up. Okay. So be very mindful of that energy when it comes to temptation on all levels. And it's not just sexual. Okay. This is where the mind can sometimes play tricks on you. Be aware. That's why discipline is a great thing to practice right now. Thank you so much, Pray Seven. I appreciate you so much. Sending you that love and light right back. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude for you. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, with the temptation, be sure to use discipline, but also find balance when it comes to treating yourself. The discipline will be very much key for these next 30 days. Okay. Um, and I say that because we still not out of this blood moon energy. And that was a huge portal. Like I said, it's like the birth of the new you, right? But with that birth, there has to be a sacrifice, right? The mother giving birth, she has to sacrifice herself, her body, her womb, for that child to pass through. And when the child passes through, there is blood. That is the veil being lifted. That is the veil being broken. Just like when a virgin has intercourse, the hymen is broken. There is blood for that sacrifice. So be very mindful of the things that you're birthing at this time. as a lot of things that you are in this realm that you have already given birth to, you had to sacrifice something to get there. You had to sacrifice something to be here. So be very mindful of this new portal, of this new energy that we are entering in at this time. This is like, I don't know if y'all remember, I said I was seeing red. I was seeing red, like I seen like a red tint when I first sat down. And it's giving the bull seeing red, right? Temptation, the lady in the red dress, the devil in the red dress, right? So being mindful of these things, right? Red flags, paying attention to the red flags. I'm also getting like a bull run. Spirit just like had that branch off so many different ways. So the first thing I'm seeing is crypto has been declining, right? Red. There's going to be a bull run very soon. I'm getting in Taurus season. Then there is this gold mine energy, this melanin energy, like melanated beings, quote unquote, blacks, quote unquote, African Americans. That's like this bull run, like wanting to pull the wools over our eyes to like trick us. Be mindful of that at this time as well. Because what I'm seeing is like the black bull, right? That's like representing like the melanated people, and it's like, you know, like the matador waving like the red cloth, right, to like bring your attention over here to like make you chase it, right? But you don't really want to like leave home. Like don't leave home, like don't leave your comfort zone, because it's like a lot of trickery. Okay, there's also this sense of that energy. Once we come up out of that energy, I'm getting like that's like Taurus, kind of like this Taurus. There's gonna be this huge like fire horse initiation, and this is all going to happen like periodically. So be very attentive to things that they try to distract you with. Okay, because this is all going to happen like now. I'm giving a rundown for like the next 30 days while Venus is in Aries. Okay, so be very attentive to that. I'm getting it's going to be a bull run, then it's going to be a horse run. Okay, then I said new diamonds and new gems, new golds and coals shining because of the pressure they had to be put under, right? That sacrifice you had to make, right? So a lot of you may even be feeling called to like work out, to like stretch, to get back in tune with your physique, with your body, right? And this working out doesn't have to be physical, but spirit saying it will be, even if it's just a walk, even if it's just a stretch. It's about getting your cardiovascular health up. Long as that is in good standing, then you're okay. But it's also working out the mind, right? Researching, reading, studying, values, things that you value, right? Also, as far as like these new gems, right? It's like gem. Y'all know I love saying this. Gem could be seen as like a crystal, right? A diamond, or gem could be seen as you in the gym working out, right? So finding values in working things out with yourself, applying pressure on yourself to elevate at this time. As you continue to push through these things to give birth to yourself, because that's what Earth is doing. The birth of new Earth, that's what's happening in the end of this Piscean energy, Piscean season. And y'all know I'll be already in the energy. That's why I'm saying the end of Pisces, because this is probably going to start happening at the end of Pisces. This is like I'm on a whole nother different timeline. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get like a taste of summer. This is like you're prepping for summer right now. This is why people, yeah, if you want to be looking good for summer, you should be working out right now if that's your thing, right? Detoxing right now for summer, getting things prepped for right now for summer, right? Planting those seeds, right? Ain't this the time to plant seeds physically, right? Strawberries, um, uh, bell peppers, blueberries, any kind of seed, right? Ain't this the time? So what? So those things could start to really bloom, grow. You can see a little sprout, a little something, right? Harvest season. Start planting those seeds now. Physically too, right? If you got an idea, if you got a goal, right? Write them down. Plant the seed now so those things can start to bloom. Okay. This energy is, we're gonna, like Aries season is gonna be a preview of summer. Okay. So whatever seeds you planted now, they're gonna start to germinate and bloom and sprout in Aries, and then summer, full bloom. Okay. If you value spiritual discipline, you will see a lot of rewards in Taurus season. Okay. So Aries, I'm kind of get like the pressure is going to be on, a lot of opportunities, a lot of goals, a lot of resting, a lot of just getting things in order. Taurus season is going to be here in full effect. Why? Because all of these things, the sun, Mars, Venus, they're all going to start to cross over Uranus. And as each sign crosses over Uranus, these things are going to be highlighted, and they're going to be in Taurus. So it's going to be a lot of things highlighted, and you're going to have to ignore some BS as well. Some things you're not going to even see, but just continue to stay in flow. Okay. Also something with neighbors. Something with neighbors. That's going to be a thing. Okay. Something next door. Something's going to be like right on the side of you. I'm kind of getting like, yeah, like you're divinely protected. Something's going to like walk right past you. Something can't touch you. Something may even happen to neighbors. Something with the neighborhood. This could even be certain old neighborhoods resurfacing, some that were hidden in history, getting their proper place in history. Okay. That's going to be a theme. And also I got like girl next door. Things aren't as they seem. And I also got like party next door. So it's two things with that energy. Okay. Um, is gonna be, I'm getting overdoses. We're gonna see a lot of people like overdosing on like drugs. I hate to say it. Or we're gonna see a lot of people using certain things, right? Because and it's gonna be something with Canada. I don't know what it is. I'm getting politics, um, and artists, but it's going to be something with Canada. And I say that because neighbors, well, what is neighbors? That's someone that's next door. And then spirit was like party next door. And then if you know anything about party next door, which I know some of you don't, but some people that play with their nose, right? They call that partying, right? When you do that, right? They call that partying, right? And then cuz you know, if you know, you know. All right, if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. But that's going to be a theme. Like more people coming out that are addicted to drugs, more people kicking their habits of drugs, and then people, things that people are addicted to, because it's not always just drugs, it's not always just paraphernalia, right? People could be addicted to electronics. I just had to do a detox the other day from my phone. Okay. People could be addicted to food. People could be addicted to sex. People can be addicted to attention. Anything that you are over consuming, you can be addicted to. That can be considered a drug. So be very mindful of these addictions. That's going to be high, and people are going to be overdosing on addictions at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit had to step in. Okay. Um, And Spirit said, if you're able to balance out all of these different perspectives, it goes back into love. It's going to be a full circle moment where all of these things are happening. You're just watching people crash out. You're just watching, because you're in tune with discipline. You're in tune with self. You know how to go in sacred solitude. You know when to share your energy. You know when to engage. You know when to disengage. You know when to share your energy, not when to share your energy. You know when to speak, you know when to listen, right? So it's going to be a full circle moment of all of this energy. And right before we get ready to go into Aries is going to be this burst of high love energy. So we're feeling the love right now, the high love energy, the bliss, the orgasmic energy. A lot of births, a lot of people getting pregnant, a lot of children being made, a lot of physical births, a lot of spiritual pregnancies, planting seeds on all levels, right? Physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. It's going to be all of these things that I've talked about. Then it's going to come back to the end of it, right? The full circle moment. If you was able to pass all of these tests, not be interfered, not be infiltrated, not be distracted, not be fall into temptation, not all of these things, right? You pass all of these tests. Now, we're not saying you got to be 100% on a test, but baby, you overall, you did great, okay? There's going to be this blossoming of love, this blossoming of opportunities, the grand finale, the graduation, the ceremony of celebration. And it's going to be back rooted in love, and it's going to restore the true nature, the true values of love with tribe, with family, with friends, with lovers, with potential mates, with soulmates. And it's going to bring back this 80s love, 90s love. I'm picking up on like 90s R&B music. the last generation of like true love music. Or we got intros for CDs, where there were CDs, where there were cassettes, vinyls. Yeah, that old thing back, right? So be mindful when these people come into your life, because you don't know if it's a testing or blessing. That's where the discernment comes in. That's where your spiritual training comes in. You have to be able to discern. A lot of you were taking the training wheels off. We're not going to always be there to guide you. You need to get in tune. You are the guide. Some of you may not have been able to hear spirit or feel like we left you out on the ledge. It's for you to fly, baby bird. You got your wings and you got this. Okay. So there will be this overwhelming sense of love, abundance, bliss that comes back into your being, your essence, your body, your frequency. Who spirit? Spirit said some of you will be able to overdose on love. It will be an overdose on love. It will be overwhelming in the most benevolent way, because it's divine love, divine bliss that will pour in straight from the crown and work its way all the way down and fill you up internally. And spirit said, are you ready for love? On all levels. Just like abundance isn't just money, love isn't just sexual. It's love of everything, love of all things. Get ready to receive, because that's what this energy is preparing you for. It's preparing you to receive. But how must you receive? You have to be able to sit and be open to receive. Okay, y'all? I love y'all. I thank y'all. I give gratitude for each and every last one of y'all. Man, I value y'all. I thank y'all for allowing me to be my authentic self in these spaces and be vulnerable. You said it's my first time live. Well, welcome. Shout out to all of the subscribers. Shout out to all of the members. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Okay. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. This is a vibe. Okay. This is the vibration. This is the frequency. This is the currency. And you can cultivate this energy for yourself at any time. Just stop and be present and surrender to the divine. Okay. It was one more thing that I wanted to share with y'all. So give me a second while I go and get it. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. I'm not done with y'all. Y'all better not leave either. Y'all better drop some gems in the chat. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to share something with the tribe. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I wanted to share something with the chat, with the tribe. This is why I say I appreciate y'all. Well, y'all know it's a million ways. Y'all know it's a million ways and a million reasons why I appreciate y'all. But I went to go check my P.O. box. And I want to say shout out to Darrell Bumpus Sr. He sent me his book. Okay. And do y'all, come on now. Come on now. Do you see what it say? Does this not resonate with the message? Okay, stop hovering over God. The higher the assignment, the deeper the preparation. Hello? Come on. Come on. By Darrell Bumpus. Okay? Senior. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, Darrell, for sending me this book. I'm in full gratitude. Okay. It's a nice, thick book. I mean, he poured. When I say he poured. Okay. What I flick on? Come on now. The new owners of the business. Come on. The new business owner. Carlos started his landscape business with a truck, a mower, and what was I talking about? Starting those things, okay? So shout out to him. If y'all would like to purchase his book, it's on Amazon. This is the title. This is the author. Thank you so much for sending me this. Again, like I said, if it's anything y'all would like to send me, like I said, all of that is in the link in bio. In my description, I have my P.O. box there. Okay. If it's any products y'all would like to purchase, like I said, I make jewelry. Okay. Y'all can go to my website, nudiamonds.net. That's pinned there too. If there's anything you're looking for, it's in the description box. If you want to go a little deeper, you can go to my link in bio on my YouTube. Okay. And I have everything there. But I just be in so much gratitude for y'all, because I'll just go and check my P.O. box and then boom, I'll see something that y'all send me. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful because, like I said, source is self, right? We are doing the work, we are putting in the work, we are about this life. And the more that you take accountability, the more that you make the changes, you are the change, you see the change, you be the change. And then you watch as things shift, you watch as your whole reality shifts by the action that you are taking, by the actions and by the karma that you are alchemizing. And everything works for you. Everything is in abundance. Everything is blissful, right? Even the so-called negative or bad experiences are experiences for you to learn and for you to grow from. Okay. So continue to elevate, continue to love yourself, continue to put in the work, continue to remain in gratitude, continue to be present. And I just thank y'all so much. I just really wanted to come on here, say hi, and give a shout out to Darrell, give a shout out to the Soul Tribe, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for y'all. Again, like I said, I just hit 7,500 subscribers. I'm just thankful y'all been ordering my tea. Thank you. And whenever y'all get y'all tea, be sure to leave me a review. Okay, let me know how it is. Like I said, I drink my tea daily, so I would love feedback. If it's anybody, like I said, you want to reach out, everything is in the description box below. But I hope I gave y'all some good food for thought. I hope I gave y'all some soul food. I hope I gave y'all confirmation. Okay. So yeah, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and continue to be you. All right. And I catch y'all on the next one. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. Until next time, y'all.